Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of TIS Hitters, episode 27. My name's Kurt Conley and I'm here with Rev. How are you today, Rev?
Yeah, doing good, Kurt. Doing all right. Having a bit of fun. Having a bit of fun with this TIS Hitters.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to put some context around this. So, Rev and I film these TIS Hitter videos, and 95% of the time we do this with one take. We don't have time to be doing episodes and editing and all this sort of stuff. So we usually just smash it out in one take. But today, Rev's mentioned something in the Discord channel about bloopers, and people are asking to see some bloopers. And the last 10 minutes has been nothing but stupidity and bloopers. And it's all Rev's fault, personally, because he's like trying to get him to do this, like rounding a child up and get him in the bath, and he's messing about, and I'm yelling and screaming at him, and he's causing crap over here. It's all gone pear-shaped.
So I feel sorry for you for dealing with me, to be honest with you.
I've got 3 kids at home, and then I have to deal with one at work as well.
It's all in good fun, all in good times.
Yeah.
We got to have a bit of laugh. But next time, don't miss out on TIS Trade Chat, because I deleted it. I probably put it up for about 30 seconds, and the people that were just there literally got it and arrested it. So it's gone now. So just keep your eyes on TIS Trade Chat and no other channel, because that's probably where all the action happens.
I'll mute Discord if he starts putting bloopers up, because some of them are absolute stupidity. Anyway, welcome to TIS Hitters. Welcome to all the new members. If this is your first TIS Hitters video, you can check out all the previous videos on YouTube. And also you can if you are a member and you are in the members area, you can go to the TIS Hitters channel and you can check out some of the videos. A few new things in this week's TIS Hitters, but we'll go over those shortly. But as we always do for every TIS Hitter video, we always go through the disclaimer. This stuff that we cover on TIS Hitters, our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Twitter, is not to be considered investment advice. We are not financial advisors. This is just our opinions, our speculation, and our theories of what we think can potentially happen in the market. Okay, let's go. Let's go check out weekly hits.
Let's do it.
So last week we talked about BOT. BOT was the ticker. Project's called Bounce. Talked about that on episode 26. And the entry on BOT was 4.3 million sats. The current sat value is 4.83 million sats, so a 10% change. But the high since the entry was 9.3 million sats, so 110% difference. Now, we did talk about this on the video that there was very, very low supply. It was a risky trade. And yeah, we seen, I think it was a few hours later, or maybe a little bit longer hours later, we did see some move, we did see some volume. And then, it got a bit crazy.
Yeah,
very
definitely
quickly,
did.
right?
I know a lot of people that did catch the TIS Hitters as soon as possible, did make a lot of money. There was a lot of people that were happy. Someone mentioned something that I will not repeat. It did really well from the get-go. And that was why we said be very careful, because the circulating supply here is not much at all.
Sorry, go, Ruth.
No, go for it.
We did say, and we did. I think we talked about this on the video last time. We do see these tokens come on to the exchanges and do these crazy things, and I think YFI was a really good example of that. Definitely. Going back a couple of months ago, GRT was another one that was probably a month or two.
That has major supply though, which is really weird.
Yeah, but these low supply tokens that drop at these high dollar values, like these 2,000. Wi-Fi was some silly, crazy number as well. They do tend to attract these silly movements. So that's what we mean. Be careful with these sorts of things.
And they are having a 1 to 100. So if you have one bot, you'll have 100 bots. So just be careful of that as well. I'm not sure of the date. I've tried to look it up, but failed to identify.
The splits never do well for a project. If we go back and look at VeChain, for example, the split has not been a positive thing for that particular project. No. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of all the splits that do happen, and I don't think it's good for the space. No, but anyway, BOT was the trade. Next thing that we're going to look at is I did talk about that we were going to add in a new feature to TIS Hitters. So this slide, we're going to keep this going, and it's going to be the rolling capital slide. And this is basically what we're going to do is we're going to say that we started with $250. Oops, there's a typo there. I put 500, should be 250.
Yeah, I think you
The
did that
starting-
because we were going to choose if there was two, we'd split at 250, but
Correct.
250
Yeah,
per
that's
trade.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. We were. Yeah. So the starting capital on the episode 26 was $250. Token was bought. And what we're going to do is we talk about the high that it goes to, so the entry to the high. We're just going to talk about 50% of the trade. So for example, bot did 110%. We're gonna base this on taking profits at 50% of every trade. So if a trade does 20%, we'll take it at 10%. If a trade does 40%, we'll take it at 20%, because you can't ever catch the exact bottom and you can't ever catch the exact high.
We want to be realistic about it.
Yeah, totally. So we're just going to run a compounding tally here on all the trades, and let's just see how it goes. There's going to be some losing trades, going to be some winning trades, but let's just see how the balance goes, starting with 250. And obviously the first trade was a cracker. So $387.50 is the balance after taking 55% of that particular trade. So our new starting capital for today is 387, and we'll go into the next trade, and then we'll just keep going along like that. If there's two trades, we'll split it, and we'll see how that looks like in a month or two. All right.
Good.
So hopefully you guys like that. You guys can follow along. I think it makes it really clear, and you can even just do it on paper. There is the TA course that's coming out soon, so maybe do the TA course, follow along with the TA, use your CryptoStats subscription, and maybe just do some paper trading and see how you go.
Yeah, we might adjust this one and utilize 500 capital and just adjust it for the next one, since we didn't have to.
Okay.
We didn't need to split it. Well, but just as a heads up.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll work something out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just jump into today's TIS hit. Now, I do know that a lot more people have joined the members area. A lot of people are seeing TIS hitters for the first time. Once again, I want to reiterate, TIS is a guide. TIS is not a hard line in the sand. You should buy these, you should sell those. There's a lot of people talking about TIS in the trade channels at the moment. Please ask questions. Please ask what other people are doing, how they're utilizing the data. We did go over it in the last video, so that's probably a good video to go back and watch. But if this is your first video, please get an understanding of how TIS hits works and how the TIS system works. But for today's trade, we are looking at Cryptofy. TRU is the ticker. CMC ranking on this one is 365. Current USD price is 48 cents. The current sat value at the time of filming this video was 939 sats. The trade setup, so this is what we're seeing. Red's going to go over this with some TA in a minute. But on the 4-hour, True has hit the golden ratio fib, and it's bounced off that 100-day MA. The daily has also bounced off that 100-day MA support, and the hourly is looking to flip resistance to support. Okay, so we'll chart that up. If you are on CryptoStat, you can follow along, see how you go. 49 Bitcoin on True over a 24-hour period. There has been one short-term buy notification on the TIS system, and we're giving this one a rating 8 out of 10. So let's go jump into some charts, Rev. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's check it out. So I'll just bring up the live screen here. We got True or Truefy. Truefy. I mean, there's so many different new ones that just have Fi.
Everything's got Fi on it.
Yeah, all this DeFi stuff. But it does look pretty cool here from our set of data. Volume change in the last 24 hours is up 36.9%. The price change hasn't really moved at the moment, which is really good. Of current volume at 48 BTC volume. The bias change from the last 24 hours is currently down from that percentage as well. So just keep an eye on it. When we look at the tokenomics of this, it's nothing special. We have circulating supply of 190 mil and a total supply of 1.44 billion tokens. I'm not too sure where that's being split or how that's being split. But looking at the all-time high, it hasn't really had much of a time to be on there, so we can't really have a big scope of that. So let's go and check out this chart and see what we are looking for. So on the 4-hourly, we want to pay attention to that firstly. Let's bring that up here on cryptostat.org. So on the 4-hourly there, we have a True, the True hit the golden ratio fib and bounced off the 100-day MA. So we can see the bounce of the 100-day MA line right there. We did fall under slightly and bounce back up. That is at the 99. I might change that right now. We'll slightly adjust it a little bit lower, but there it is. There you can see it kind of just hugged it for a little while and bounced right off on the 4-hourly. So the golden fib ratio, we're going to take the most bottom pivot point to the high, and you can see where it will take it to. So let's do that. Just a rough idea here, guys, and then I'm going to drag it across. And we can see we hit the golden zone. The golden zone is considered between the 61 and the 78.6. Usually on that 61 line, and you look for potential lines. And you can see the 100 AMA is in that as well. Now it is currently above that as well, which is really, really cool to see. And that's what we're referring to right there. Excuse me. Now the daily here, I'm going to remove this. And the daily here has bounced off the 100-day MA support as well. You can see right there we've wicked. Literally on the wick on the daily. Like, that's a crazy wick.
Touched.
And straight, yeah, straight smack back out. I mean, we can zoom in as much as we want. It literally just touched it and bounced right off. That gives you confidence in trade, especially if I've seen this on a daily and we open this candle over here at 887. That would have been a perfect entry for me. And then I would have had a trailing SL all the way up here and possibly been out of the trade by now, and now looking for a secondary trade as well. So what we want to look for is these two pivot highs. We want to use those wicks now on a daily, and we want to see where they sort of line up. Now, if the next daily candle opens outside of this zone, we might get some action. And that's what we're expecting, right? Because we only have 2 pivots and not 3. If this manages to get out and we open the next one outside of that trend line, that downward trend line, we're going to look really, really good. The hourly, the hourly here, what do we have? The hourly is looking to flip resistance and support. So let's go ahead and throw that and show where we're looking at. So we'll grab a horizontal line. We'll put it right there. So we had this prior resistance here. We did break out of it. We kind of did test it a few times, and we rode the 7-day on the hourly as well. Really well. Really nice. The short-term trend 7 hourly, and then we lost it here. But if we can see right here, let me remove this one here. I'm going to remove that one there. You can see we are in that same zone, that blue line that goes across. We are in that same zone. Yes, we did fall under, but if we look a bit further as well at how nice this price channel was, you have many pivot points, high pivot points that have market structure in them, right? And you can see that we touched it. We touched, every single zone and respected it, and the demand was there to pick up from that particular position. So at the moment we're looking really good, and we've bounced back up to that top one, the top horizontal one. And if we can convert this position here from a resistance to a support range, and then hold that support for a little while, I think we're going to go for a run and most likely try and tackle the high here, even maybe on the bodies, and see if we can find some sort of number as a target in there. But that's pretty much all we can see on it. It looks really good. It looks very similar to XVS, believe it or not. This is what the XVS chart looked like. It was very rounded at the bottom, and then it just absolutely spiked out. This one's just rebounded a lot more than XVS before it took off again. So yeah, it looks really good.
Nice. So that is the trade, TRU, Cryptofy. Yeah, make sure you look at your entries and exits. Don't just be blindly checking out, chucking darts at the board there. We always talk about, and we talked about this in the last video as well, take profit levels, set your take profit levels, and trade responsibly. Always never financial advice on what we're talking about here. This is just what we're looking at. I am finding interesting that Discord has just gone absolutely mental, and my name has been tagged like 100 times. Like, is there something going on? Like, am I missing something?
It was just that I dropped the blooper of before this video when we were doing some stuff. I caught you on a little recording, and
what the hell are you doing?
There was a few bleeps in there that I couldn't bleep out, and really quickly I said tag Kurt. I said tag Kurt and see if he's here, and he weren't, and I dropped it, and then I gave it 30 seconds and then removed the video.
I missed like a little bit of that TA there. I was like, why is my phone is exploding? Like, what's going on here?
You said you guys, if you guys missed out, you can pretty much blame it on Rev, because there's no T-sitters today because I can't round him up. But that's saying it in a nice way. You didn't say it in
that's
such
saying it in a nice way, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. All right, let's back to business.
And now they're like, someone's like, did I miss something here? One more time, please.
Funny.
It was good time.
That's cool. Very funny. Thank you, community. So that is TIS Hitters 27. Yeah, thank you for everyone that's been sending us direct messages lately. Yes, it's been crazy. Lots of onboarding of people. We have got support well and truly under control. The team is really helping out iron out all those issues. We do have new stuff coming out with all the logins, which should be out this week. I do appreciate, and Rev and I and the entire team really appreciate everyone's patience. Everything is coming to plan. We're getting everything together, and everything should be done shortly. And we hope to have some more information over this weekend for everyone. This is TIS Hitters. We do this every Monday and Friday. If you want to join and you're not already in the Cryptofy community, please check out the link below on our YouTube channel, and you can follow the prompts there. We will see you next Monday. Enjoy your weekend. See you all in the community. Take care for now. Bye.
Cheers, Kurt. Take care, guys. Bye.